What is going down, everybody? Sorry I'm late. Oh my gosh, it's the end of the world that I didn't set my time right. What do we got here? What's up, Michael? What's going on? Tommy Stiggs, God morning to you too, sir. Magooch, what's up? Um, Sweet Tea, how are you? What's up, Osada? I sent the StreamYard link to in the text line, and Osada grabbed it before the show even started. So what's up?
Working in the kitchen. How you doing?
Very good. I'm all right. I'm like I said, my sleep patterns aren't. I'm trying to adapt to normal human life still. So I went to bed at like 11:30 last night, and I was up at 4:30. So it's getting a little
Right on.
better. Getting a little better.
Good,
Thank you,
good, good.
Arlene, but it won't be better until after July when I get a new one.
Right. Yeah,
So
it was kind of in that. But you can get a lot of work done between now and then, right? I mean, as far as like leg work for your other business. And,
oh yeah, yeah. So but yesterday I spent the day, trying to get everything in order for the FMLA and the doctors, and I had to reschedule appointments because, I'm not going to be able to be driving in July. And yeah, yesterday was kind of stressful. So good thing is though, is like today, wifey's off. So we're going to hang out and just bum around, I guess. I don't know.
cool. What's the weather like? Have you seen some of the videos from these tornadoes?
No, no, I
Oh my
haven't.
God, dude, it's just gut wrenching to watch. It's just horrible.
I
I
actually
mean,
watched TV. Actually watched TV last night.
oh yeah,
And yeah, I don't ever watch TV. So I was
what'd
actually
you watch?
watching TV last night. Oh, just like whatever movies are on, or like I probably watched about 6 episodes of Everyone Loves Raymond. Um,
Okay.
I don't know what it is. It's like my go-to, and it's always on. You know what I mean? And I absolutely love that show. So
Right. Who all we got in the chat? Sweet Tea Osada. That's another bar joke. Getting the leg work done. Ah, she's on me.
yeah, well, no, Sweet Tea she's where she belongs right now. She knows she gets it. Uh, so I will tell you, or let me see if I can do this real quick. And I'm gonna get made fun of, but I don't care because I get to suffer through smoothies and blue dye and everything else every morning. So um, this here was made by the wife's new Ninja iced coffee.
Oh,
That's what I'm
nice.
drinking right now, the iced coffee. So, and it is very good, by the way.
So, what do you
Super
add to it?
super good. What's that?
What do you add to it? Like, what's your little your routine for your iced coffee? What's in it?
Just just coffee and creamer. That's it. So,
What type of coffee are you using?
oh God, I don't know. They're pods. I got them at Gordon's. They're like called Mosaic or whatever.
Okay.
They're
So you're
good.
not doing like an espresso drip or no type of like
No,
specific
God
grind or
no,
anything like that?
no, absolutely not. I'm not Don Miku. Um, Iced coffee is a normal drink. Well, yes, you ladies like it, and you think it's normal, but the guys think I'm, feminine for drinking it. Let's put it that way. How about that? So,
Well, I don't. I mean, I drink a lot of iced coffee too, you know, but
wow,
I
you're
don't
actually
like.
on my side on this one, Osada.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy's
Wow.
even seen me. She calls them like slave. What do they call them? Like desserts or some liquid desserts or something like that. I don't know what they call them. It
Yeah.
has so much sugar, you know.
Thanks, Tommy. Thank you. He put a nice little comment in there now. I'm a half of a lot of things, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
nice.
so it's cold here. It's 39 degrees. It was hot out yesterday. It was in the 70s yesterday. And so I'm sitting in this room and it's cold in here. So what I did is I got this little baby space heater. It's tiny. It's literally like 6 by 6. but it cranks out some heat. So I put it near my legs, and I got a coat on, so we're good.
Nice. Yeah, it's
Never tried an
bipolar.
iced coffee, always piping hot.
Who said that?
Magooch. Well, listen, Magooch. If this guy can tell you to take blue drops, I'm going to ask you to try iced coffee. It might blow your mind, especially in the hot weather, buddy.
That's what I'm kind of wondering. Like is Maguchi even a coffee drinker? Because if he is, how could he not have drank an iced coffee in Florida? It's hot.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm sure he has all his daiquiris and sex on the beaches down there, don't you, Magooch?
I was down in Destin, Florida, in 2020, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's freezing fucking cold in the house. I'm like, why do these guys have? It's my son and his roommate. Why do they have the air conditioner on at 6 o'clock in the morning? It cannot be that hot outside. And I walk outside. I didn't even walk outside. I just opened the front door, and it was like a sauna hit me in the face. It was just
Oh yeah.
crazy. I was like, oh my God, okay. No wonder they got the fucking conditioner on. So,
So,
and when I drank coffee, I felt like it purged out of my body when I was out in the heat. It
oh
just was
yeah,
not comfortable. You know what I mean?
I do. I do. I went last time I visited. Well, the one time I visited Florida, I was younger, probably like 20, 21 years old. And my friend's like, "Oh, we're gonna go to this party tonight." I said, "All right, cool." So he's got like pants, a long sleeve shirt on, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, it's fucking like 80 something degree or whatever it was, you know? He goes, no, he goes, it's gonna be cold tonight. Long story short, I had shorts and a t-shirt on, and I was drenched. I was so embarrassed. I was drenched at this party, like the humidity. Just I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Right.
cold blooded. You know, it's, you know, um, yeah, man,
I get
I
it.
was drenched. Usually, I'm on the beach with an espresso. I really can't drink with all the meds I take. Well, that's fine, but put some ice in your espresso this time, all right? Magooch, try it out. Be adventurous.
Yeah. Last time I checked, ice doesn't affect medication, right? You know?
No, why would it? That's weird. uh, so yeah, Osada, would you say I'm a funny guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I gotta tell you, I was out at the Rockridge Country Market on Sunday, right? And
Hmm.
Misty, the lady that owns it, I was telling her about methylene blue. Uh, so we took some. I gave her some. I brought. I knew she would. So we like cheersed it, and I was like, and then I asked her like, 20 minutes later, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I feel so good." And she's all like hopping around and stuff. And so she took it over to another stand and showed somebody, and I hear some lady go, "Oh, I want my brain fog lifted too." And another lady goes, "Oh, I heard about that. I've been doing some research on it or something like that."
All right,
What's
listen.
going on?
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
Huh?
The first dose you take of it, all of a sudden it's like a eureka, like a cloud of hallelujah. The clouds, like the ray of
Yeah,
light comes in.
yeah. Not for
It's like
everybody.
it's like that fucking mind blowing,
Yeah, it
like that
can't.
sort of, huh?
It can be. Yeah, it can be for sure. Well, I mean, if you like watch people take it, like Roseanne Barr took it for the first time on Alex Jones, and she was like, well, she was blown away by it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
it's not for everybody. I'm just telling you.
When did I say alcohol? Did I say alcohol?
Alcohol. What alcohol?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Magooch, you better stop taking the methylene blue. It's fucking your brain up. It's having a reverse effect. So the reason why I asked a funny guy, here's this one goes to Osada. Shout out to Osada Treats right now.
You're just funny. It's funny, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
You're funny.
You mean,
So?
well, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Just how you tell the story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
That was fucking awesome, dude. Where'd that come from?
I saw it on Instagram this morning, and I had to like screen record it.
That was fucking awesome.
I absolutely had to do it. I thought it was fucking great.
Yeah, it was. I love
So,
that movie so much.
so
What's up,
what's up,
Is that
ALB? Good morning, sir.
Nothing. What's going
morning?
on? It's cold this morning here. 44 degrees.
Yeah, 39 here, man. So yeah,
What are you talking about, guys?
Did you see that
iced
video?
coffee, methylene blue, and just the same old bullshit.
Oh, you
That's
mean we're talking about methylene blue? I'm surprised. I never talked about. We never
Right.
talked about
never.
Shocker. Big shocker.
Osada, you need to hook up with some sort of sponsor of a company that makes that, or Alex Jones even, and be, you never know, you could be his his promoter on the streets. You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
Be his spokeswoman. You'd be.
They did send me an email that said, Jason, we need your feedback. Jason, but it's fine.
Oh, just
I'll
send him a link. Just send him a link to one of my fucking shows. They'll get all the feedback in the world.
Yeah, I mean, he probably would love to hear it. I mean, is there anybody that talks about it more than me? I mean, maybe.
It's funny.
So what's going on, ALV? What do you got going on today?
Nothing. Just working. That's it. Nothing new.
You working from home today, or you?
Yeah, I didn't go in today because my wrist is still hurting.
Oh,
I
Gotcha.
didn't want to drive.
Co-train, what's up? Where the fuck you been? Co-train. So shout out to Noel. I don't know if Noel's in the bushes. Noel air conditioning. Noel lives in southern Florida as well, and his air conditioning went out Saturday morning. He sent me a picture. His thermostat's at 92 degrees in his house.
Oh my God. I would be dead.
92 degrees.
and the humidity down there, my
Yeah.
God.
He literally sent his kids to his parents' house.
There's no reason to live in Florida. There really isn't. I mean, think about it. It's just horrendous. Horrendous.
My daughter wants to move to Tampa. I'm like, man, how can you?
It's a
Our family in
it's a
Tampa.
different breed down there. I mean, that's all
Yeah,
to it. They adapt, you know what I mean? Like
I like
I
it down there.
personally would just go there on vacation and come back home to the cold. So so I forgot why I called him yesterday. So I called them, and it was right as the guys showed up to fix this or diagnose the problem. So the guys were there for, I think, not even 10 minutes. They already knew what it was. They already had it. They already had it. It was like some sort of a capacitor, I think he said. And yeah, they had it fixed in 10 minutes. It was blowing cold air in 10 minutes. So they suffered all. And the guy did offer to come Sunday, but Noel felt bad bringing him out on a Sunday. Plus, the guy probably would have gouged him for a lot more on a Sunday service call. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's so Noel is got cold air once again. So shout out to Noel. And Noel always says this.
Michael Corleone says this, he says that.
So there we go.
It just goes to show you the difference of perspective. Magooch calls it paradise. I call it hell. So,
Well,
you know,
I mean, I could do it in the winter time, but Washington has such clean, fresh air. I can't live in it. There's just no way. Not during the good times of the year.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to read the chat here. Flux capacitor? Yeah. What you said, sweet tea.
What's he talking about the flux capacitor?
What do you mean, Michael? You can't take us along for your cigarette break? I mean, what the fuck? You're working, but yet when you take a break from work, you can't listen. You fucking weirdo.
last time I was in Florida, I wasn't even in deep Florida. I was in Jacksonville, and it was in June, I think it was, and the air was so thick and arid. I mean, it wasn't which is unusual because it's usually humid, but it wasn't. It was different because there were all these fires in southern Georgia, and all the smoke and ash were coming into Jacksonville, and you couldn't even go outside of the hotel. I had to stay in the hotel because the air quality was so bad. It was 100 degrees, and you couldn't even breathe the air. I was like, how can people live here? Just horrible, horrible.
Well, Anthony, you wear a suit of armor to go swimming in your own pool, so
True,
it's you. Okay, it's you.
true.
Have you ever been to Destin, AOV?
No, mm-mm.
See, now that's where you got to go if you're going to go to Florida. Because that's where both my kids lived there for a while. That's over on the Gulf, and it's so beautiful over there, and not a lot of people, just a little tourist town. You just got to experience it. My son worked at what was it called? Emerald Coastal, where that guy Bam, you know what I'm talking about? What's his name?
Emma.
Emerald
Oh,
Lagasse.
the chef,
Emerald Lagasse.
Emerald Lagasse, or something.
Yeah, so it's his
Yeah.
restaurant. He owns a few restaurants on the Gulf, but he was actually there. Me and my daughter went there for Father's Day, and my son was a busboy, and his other roommate is a manager there still today. And Bam was in there expediting. Where we sat at too was like it's just this little bar that faces the kitchen. We were like watching him cook, and he was in there with a glass of wine and just expediting. His wife and daughter were in the restaurant eating. It was fucking badass. But
Nice.
if you've never been to the Gulf, like Biloxi, Mississippi, and man, you got to go there at least once. It's awesome. The
Sweet
restaurants
tea.
are amazing.
I'm an '80s baby, sweet tea. I'm not that young. I know what a flux capacitor is. What's up, Bambi? How are you?
We just don't understand the application to what we were talking
Yeah, what
about.
was the
Yes, I
restaurant?
do. Holy God.
Why was she talking about the flux?
That's what I
capacitor?
mean. We don't understand why it was brought up. We don't understand
Yeah.
why it was brought up. It's like
Because I said the guy who fixed Noel's air conditioning, it was a capacitor. It was one little part, and the guy had the air blowing and
I didn't even hear that. That's how much I'm listening to you. I didn't even hear
yeah,
that.
real nice ALB. Go back to
I
fucking
bet you
sleep.
don't know that much about Back to the Future. If we really questioned you, Todd.
You're probably right. I'll admit that. But I've seen. Well, I know the first one pretty well, but the other ones I didn't really give a fuck for. So
Same here. Well, because the other ones didn't have what's his name in it. Marty McFly.
Michael J. Fox. There goes my
No,
voice.
no, Marty McFly, the guy who
The
played Marty.
father.
Oh, the fire. Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
or
All right. Okay.
yeah. What's his name? Christopher Glover or Grub? Something like
No,
that, right?
Magooch, I'll take your word for it, Magooch. I just, the only times I've never spent any significant time in Florida, so every time I went there, I melted. But if I did have to suffer and live there, I would probably get used to it. You're right. So
It's
What
like
area
doing
did you-
time.
yeah, it's like doing time. Yeah, yeah. Hang on.
What's yeah. What area does it? Like Tampa, Miami?
Magooch is southern Florida, I believe.
But
Yeah,
what
Arlene,
about
where are you? I mean, I don't know if you want to say, but she said it's supposed to get up to 98 and feel like 103 or something.
Holy moly!
Yeah, no thanks. I'll stick with this
It's
nice
gonna be
weather
it's gonna
here.
be nice and cool all week here, and I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it before it turns hot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're still. I was in the 50s on Saturday at the farmers market, so we're cool here. But it's gonna be up in the 60s and 70s now.
What's up, surviving? How are you? Um,
Hello, surviving.
Hello.
oh man,
Where is the Stigster today? Where is he?
Yeah,
he's in the chat.
we move differently now. That guy.
I'm only lucky enough to have him on my panel once a week now. So
Jump.
Well, he is a celebrity, so
Yep. Ever since he did the
yeah, I don't
podcast.
have a podcast in LA or anything like that. So I'm beneath him now. So I just do my my shows from a fucking cell phone in a minivan and I guess I don't cut it no more.
If your microphone doesn't have a light on it, then you haven't arrived yet. Have you seen the new light on his microphone?
Oh yeah,
oh
yeah.
yes, oh
Yeah.
yes.
If you don't have that, you're not at that level yet. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Oh,
You're right.
whatever.
Hang on,
That's
guys. I just want to let everybody know that Michael's back from his cigarette break.
all right.
I just
All
want to
right.
make that announcement. Thank you for letting us know, Michael.
Yep.
You're
Enjoyed it.
It's all
like
okay to
Stig,
get. It's
like
all.
Stig
It's
says.
okay to continue now. I guess it's okay to continue with the show.
The show is whole again. So
That's the change
I
of minutes.
just want to, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you letting us know. Sven, what's up?
Sven, interesting spelling. Sven, interesting spelling today.
Yeah. Michael says, "Thank you for the respect, Todd." Or I would call it sarcasm, but okay. um, oh boy.
What? What is he doing? What's he trolling?
Oh,
Tower.
cut that shit out, Stigs.
What is he? What is he writing?
I don't even know. My mic is as big as Stigs.
Top power. What? What?
Shut up.
Is it supposed
Shut
to be
up.
shut up? It's spelled wrong.
Where later. I don't know. Stigs, cut the shit. Just type a fucking sentence.
Shut up and you were late, he says.
Okay, so I did put in the comments I'm running late.
Valid point.
I did put in the comments that I was running late. So new tablet.
Not wrong.
Sorry. Well, you got to put it in the right language there, Sven. You're all over the place. You got fat fingers? What's going on? You can't type on it.
Stiggs, are you doing your show this evening with Fern or no?
Who's Fern?
That lady. What are you talking
You don't know
about?
who
The one
Fern
that loves
is?
Goodfellas. The one that thinks that Godfather's boring and loves Goodfellas.
Who's that? Which one's that? I don't know what you're talking about.
You have it.
Well, then you're not up to speed. What can I tell you?
I'm not. I'm not.
The guy takes off work and then he's just out of the loop.
Mm-hmm.
That is true, though. That's super true.
Okay, no show tonight. All right.
Is that the one? Is that the LA studio show?
Yes. Yes.
Well, someone send me the link. I don't know anything about. I know about it. I don't know what show it is.
Why do we always got to send you stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
I always asking us to send you stuff.
What do we
Because
work for you?
Osada, I'm just like you. I have no time. I have no time to do anything. Nothing.
Well, as I'm talking right now, literally, both my hands are full. I am rolling pistachio paste in the phyllo. So,
Hey
you know what I mean?
guys, wait. Take over the show. I need to go find a fuck for Osada. Hang on.
You got me.
Look at Stiggs. She canceled. She said you said I will ruin her. Well, she's a smart girl. What can I tell you? She's smart.
Well, Tommy didn't go live last night either. Yeah, the to be determined, the famous to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
never got on that.
Sorry, guys. I couldn't find it. I'm back.
And he had me looking like every 5 minutes because he doesn't go. You know what I mean? He doesn't make the thumbnail for the bedroom show or whatever. What do you call that? The late night show, the pillow top show, whatever he calls it.
The Pillow Top Show.
Well, it's a picture. The thumbnail is a picture of the bed with the pillow. It's all like all dark.
Oh, Stiggs,
all
you got a
dark.
new name for your show now, buddy. What is
Pillow talk.
the Pillow Top
hour.
Show?
Pillow talk hour with Sid.
That's fucking great. Oh.
But he'll sneak up on you. He just starts the show out of nowhere. So I kept looking, and it never happened. So what the fuck?
Osada
What's going on
has
here?
his if he gets a Tommy Stiggs notification, his phone it's the loudest notification you can get.
And
Gets all excited.
what's his name went live at that time? The fucking
Who's that?
the creepy fucking preacher guy.
I don't know who you're talking about.
He went live at yesterday at the same time. So.
Sweet Tea says, "Oh my God, never call it the bedroom show ever again."
Well, what did he call it?
The
Called it
Pillow
something.
Top Show. Is that what he said? The Pillow
Yeah.
Top Show.
Pillow talk hour. Yeah.
Every
Oh,
other Wednesday. He's what is he talking about? Every other Wednesday.
that he does that show with her. I'm assuming.
Well, he's done it
Maybe.
once, so I don't know what he's talking about. Every other Wednesday.
No, I shouted you out about. I told everybody in the chat about your air conditioning situation, and everybody's happy for you. Um,
Well, you guys did see your thumbnail, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I saw it. It's not Pillow Talk. It's Pillow Top, Arlene. Pillow Top show.
Pillow talk. It's even worse. All right, Noel's here.
Michael Corleone says this. He says that.
All right,
Mhm.
you know I got to do it.
There you go.
You
know, it's so weird. Yesterday, I was looking at my feed, and for some reason, Ralph's songs came up in my feed for no reason. Just came up.
He's visiting you. You should do a show about it.
Maybe. I mean, like,
He's-
why would that happen out of the blue?
Because
It was a
he's
singing channel. It wasn't the one. You know, it wasn't the regular channel. It was the singing.
well. Pretty
one.
soon, I'm going to start getting videos, and Ralph's going to be haunting all of us for all the abuse we gave him.
It's true.
I never really got to know Ralph too much, but he did come on in my chat a couple times on my show. I didn't even know who he was at first, you know, because I was just getting to know you guys.
Yeah.
Stiggs, you just said she canceled, and now you're saying how hard is it to understand every other Wednesday?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who Fern is. All I know is that show Between the Ferns. Did you ever see that?
No.
Yeah.
But Zach Galifianakis or whatever the guy's name is. It's pretty funny. I used to think Lenny was Ralph. Oh Lord.
Well, we did do that a couple of times. I think we did.
Tommy Stiggs before Bedface. Oh God.
Listen, Ralph was always a good sport when it came to that stuff. Always. So I give him a lot of credit for that. For
what?
For being a good sport.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading comment. All right, I'm reading the comments. Jesus, relax.
They always come up in my feed. Let me see what.
Oh, every morning, he was there waiting to be abused. Poor Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to get some clips now that now that I have more time on my hands, as Osada says. You know, maybe I'll scrounge up some old stuff. I think
I
that
was
would be
never
fun.
there for any of that stuff. You guys
I
were
don't care.
already
Well, it's good. It's good you weren't there. It was better without you here.
probably.
I really don't even know where the fuck you came from, Osada.
I came from the MMA hold.
Yeah, but if you came from the MMA, how'd you make it over here then? That's what I still don't understand.
Because one day Moss, you know, he didn't have shit going on his other channel, Gummy Gang or whatever it's called. And he's like, hey, let's go because Angel Gotti was, you know, he got to know her somehow. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, this guy Tommy Stiggs, let's go over to his chat and raid him. Let's all go over there and just go in his chat and say hi, you know, he's a good guy, blah blah blah. And so that's what we did. And Tommy he wasn't having it. I mean, he was like, what the fuck is this, basically? You know, who are all these people? And then he's like, oh, from the MMA hole. You know how Tommy is. So I just thought it was funny the way he reacted to it. And so I came back the next day because I seen he was live. I subscribed or whatever.
Now you can't leave.
Yeah. The rest is history, you know.
Oh, interesting. I thought you had gone into theme dues first. That's interesting. I was wrong.
No, it was Tommy, but AOV was the first one to talk about my chocolate on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Sure.
Yeah, and I sent it to you, and you said that you would do a thing.
That was good. Right. Look, listen, it was good stuff. I didn't know who you were at all. It was
I was so excited about that too. Yeah. I sent that to everybody. I put it on my Facebook. That was before you guys followed me on Facebook. I messaged everybody that I knew, like, what these guys are talking about me on YouTube.
Tell me this doesn't look like an album cover.
An album. You gotta make it spin. You gotta make it spin.
What kind of album?
Oh shit! I accidentally did that. Whoops. Sorry, Stiggs. That was an accident.
You literally put me in the bathroom.
I didn't mean to. It was an accident. What kind of album? I don't know, guys. What kind of album do you think this is? Maybe
Movie album? What? Come on.
no, not a movie, a music album. I'm
No,
just
it's
saying,
just
but I'm trying to think of what
like a
what
vinyl.
yeah, what I don't know. It's like it looks like you play the acoustic guitar in front of open mic night album. How about that?
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I'm
He
sorry.
almost looks like
Sorry, Sticks. That's all I got. I can't dream of nothing.
Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac back in the
It's
day.
like, or it's like, this week in the village at the at some eclectic place, he'll be playing the guitar.
Yeah, this week at Osada's Vegan Eats, we have Tommy Stiggs playing
Yeah.
the acoustic and open mic night. Mm. Let's see
Sorry,
here.
guys, I'm busy working. I took one day off yesterday, and I just feel like I'm just losing my mind. But I keep telling myself we got to at least use. I cleaned up and organized. I'm a
Got to
workaholic.
regroup, man. You got to regroup. You know.
Yeah. And then I spent a bunch of money yesterday, and I'm like telling myself, well, fuck, you got to save money, if you want to get that trailer. But it takes money to make money, so of course, I got to reinvest. And my lemonade is coming up, so I want to make sure that my stand, I can drive traffic to my stand at the farmers market, especially.
You got to work first.
Got to work. Got to work.
You took off yesterday, right?
Monday is my day to like clean everything and regroup, and
Alright. That's good. That's not a day off. That's not really.
Oh
not.
wait, but if you relax, you're lazy. Just remember that.
Do not relax.
Yeah.
If you relax, you're lazy. That's the
No
Sticks
relaxing.
Sticks philosophy.
People relaxing.
see,
Never heard of.
what makes my life chaotic now is I got my granddaughter on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the middle of the day, but that's not an excuse enough for work. So I work in the morning and I work in the night. And so it's just nonstop. You know what I mean? I got to get it done. Like I got an order for register.
Sweet tea, do you really want to open this can of worms right now?
What you said?
What is it? I can't see.
If you're gonna
Osada.
spend money, what about
So
a
you know,
new
I can't
phone?
see nothing.
She said, Osada, if you're going to spend money, what about a new phone?
And that's why I wasn't on, because my Bluetooth is broken. So,
No, I did with when I had the pizzeria, we did this once a year. It was a taste of Orchard Park, and I used to sell fried dough and pizza. And just for a 4-hour event, it was so much work. Like it was unbelievable. I mean, you made a ton of money like in that 4 hours because there was like 30,000 people there. Like it was huge, and it's only bigger and bigger. It's still going on today. The once a year or whatever. But I get it, Osada. That's a lot of work. It really is.
Well, the things that I spent money on yesterday, I bought a thermal printer and then thermal 3-inch stickers so now I can put Osada treats and whatever else on my lemonade cups.
Oh,
I
cool.
noticed, there's
That's
people
good.
that
That's
are
good.
working at farmers market. Yeah, it says the sweetest lemonade or something. So from my stand, I could tell where they got their lemonade from, and I need people to know that where they got my lemonade from. So
There
that's
you
why I
go.
did that.
It's all the
Then
process you're learning, man. It's all good stuff.
yeah, and then I bought the little miniature. You guys may have seen it on my Facebook thing. The little miniature guy that waves around. I have one for my caramel apples. It sits on my table. I bought one for Huckleberry lemonade, and that was $60. But people love that thing. So now I'm gonna have this little flippity guy on my table that says Huckleberry lemonade. So it'll attract people to my stand.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. So Noel owned some restaurants in Buffalo before he became a Florida resident. And he says the Taste of Buffalo, which is a gigantic event, was 75,000 a weekend for me, but the work was brutal. Lots of rental expenses, labor, etc. Yeah, man, that's what I just mentioned is nothing compared to the Taste of Buffalo. Nothing, not even
That's
close.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
Well, they have that here called the Taste of the Northwest, and they actually called me and wanted me to do it, but they want $1,600 for a 10 by 10, and then 16% of your sales. on top of that. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's a
They,
lot, man.
they need their take, man. They need their cut.
I'm not
I mean,
quite
the,
at that level yet.
I mean, the nice thing about that event that I did was you just pay to get in, more or less. If you're a chamber member or whatever, which I was, you just pay to get in, and then you pay all the permit fees and the health department stuff, and then boom, you're off.
Yeah.
They don't take
It's
nothing.
a lot.
Yep. Well,
It's a
even the
lot.
farmers markets. I'm in one of the best ones in the state, if not the best one, and it's $50 a week flat fee. Where every other market here, it's at least 7% uh, plus a flat fee. Some are not. I know one that's 9. If y'all are 9, so I mean it's not unusual for them to take a percentage of the sales. But
You
the
know
way
what?
I
The
look at it
bitch.
from my what's that?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I don't. I just feel like I don't have to give people a huge percentage of my sales because my products sell themselves, and people know if they know where I'm at. I mean, I can only make so much stuff anyways right now. So,
So
I'm
Magoo's
already
Osada,
brings
how
up
do they
eliminated
know
snow
what you
cones.
made to get the percentage?
Well, they do
tickets.
everything. There's no cash, and it's done over their POS system, their point of sale.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
yeah, hmm
There
and
ain't no getting
so
out of that. So Magooch
Nope.
says, Osada, you have to have a guy walking around directing people to your table, and he's absolutely right. And I think I mentioned that once or twice to
Yes,
you
you
before.
do. Absolutely. You got to add
And
a person.
that's the thing. Like I used to
100%.
have people walk around. Like as
Yep.
soon as we would start that show up or whatever that night, I would make I would cut up a whole bunch of fried dough and put toothpicks in them and have the girls walk around and pass them out. The next thing you know, you
Very,
got a gigantic line. So he's absolutely right.
very smart.
yeah,
So,
But he
Also,
wrote, yeah, I guess.
also location matters in those things a lot too, doesn't it? Location, where you get, what spot you get.
yeah,
yeah.
it does. And the farmers market, I'm lucky enough I've signed up for the whole year. I have the same spot all year. A lot of these people are getting moved to rent, and so I can advertise it on booth number 4 all year. But yeah, and I get what you guys are saying about the fairs and the big festivals. Yeah, I mean, they only last for so long. You gotta get out there and hustle. You can't just, what's
What's
crazy
going
is
on
that,
out here? Beautiful day. Wow.
Beautifully cool out here.
Gorgeous out here. Holy shit. This is amazing.
44 degrees. I love it.
Wow. This is
okay,
incredible. We have a visitor.
Of course you do.
We got a visitor.
It's definitely a hassle, but if you make enough money, it's worth it.
I don't know. It can be.
My issue was
well,
like when I did the fried dough, like I'd have 2 fryers there, and then at the end of the night, what am I gonna do with this boiling hot oil? You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Of course, on mute.
Oh, tell me every morning she doesn't want to just keep going.
She
She has
does.
to like forcibly be stopped to. What are you talking about, Michael? You fucking shut up, okay? What you're typing. Wait,
Why
is she gone?
What is he doing?
He's like surrounding her. Like we're
Yeah.
getting a good look today. I think she's visibly. See, the camera's not on her.
Mhm.
Oh, it is now. She's visibly uncomfortable. She's like, "Get that motherfucking camera off of me now. I need to go. Fuck you. Fuck yourself, and fuck you up for the rest of the day." No, you're not going to talk to her. Just give it up. He fucking goes on mute every time. No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Sweet Tea. She does have a choice. So I mean, I think it's both their thing in the morning at 6:42 every single morning Eastern time. Um, yeah. So will you just let me fucking walk, please? You fucking asshole. I need to get the fuck out of here. Okay. Fuck yourself. Bye. Go fuck yourself. Watch her run after her now. Watch her run after her.
No, he's got to go move the car now.
Yeah, Fiendu, you're absolutely right. It's every morning wacko weirdo alert. You're absolutely right. And Fiendu, don't forget that I don't think I forgot about this whole cabin and pond thing. All right, I texted him immediately when I ended the show.
Oh my God. When is that happening?
Stiggs, what'd you guys talk about? Let us know.
When is that happening?
I don't know yet.
When's the
That's
trip
not
happening? Come on.
that's not the fucking question I'm asking right now. All right, you need to tell me what you guys talked about right there.
The Yankees took the Mets 2-1. Is that what happened?
I don't know. I'm asking you. What
Correct.
the fuck did you talk about?
What do you mean? What did I talk about? Didn't you hear everything?
No. Don't start.
We talked about the New Jersey transit strike.
Mm-hmm.
Which is over.
Yeah,
Oh.
the land, Thindu, the land. We're going. All right. Don't
The
think I
land.
forgot.
Oh, so you're bringing a tent? Wait. Hold on a minute. Is there a structure?
He said there's a cabin on it with a pond, and now I gotta go see it.
All right.
Oh man.
6 hours for me to get there, right?
Yeah, you
7
coming?
hours? Yeah, okay. It's fine.
All right. Well, let
Uh-oh.
me ask.
Somebody's dying today.
Oh, is there a fucking random orange on the side of the street?
Yeah, it's dead. Yep. Oh
Wait,
boy.
did you just say the orange is dead?
It's crushed. Somebody's dying today.
Uh-oh. Oh, you crushed somebody.
Just like in The
Wow,
Godfather.
that happens a
Osada.
lot.
Just like in The Godfather.
It's just like in The
I don't
Godfather.
get
Don't
it.
you understand, Osada?
What happened?
That was for you,
What-
Osada. Don't you get it?
What's the reference? You guys said that
Sounded like an
before,
inside
so-
joke. You fucking nut.
You
You,
guys-
don't
you
If you know
know?
anything about the Godfather, you'd fucking know, Osada.
Yeah, pay
You guys
attention.
said something to me when I was in Arizona doing the orange juice. Remember? I was making the orange juice in the morning. You guys said something about the Godfather. Somebody's gonna die.
Well, maybe if you watch one of Anthony's fucking shows from a little ways back, you'd know.
Yeah.
How about that?
Pay attention.
I don't mean to. I don't mean to
Anthony,
offend anybody. I just have to be honest.
He hates The Godfather. He hates it.
Anthony, Tommy, and Theme, you did a wonderful job with that series, and you got to fucking ask dumb questions, Osada.
Right. It's all there for you. Very educational programming that we provided here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, I knew you guys when you were at the tail end of it. I mean, ALV was still doing the wine shows, and you guys were doing part of the Godfather series, and I did watch a couple, and I learned, and I mean, no offense, but I learned nothing, absolutely nothing. Because
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty offended. I feel it's right now.
Me, I don't
I
give a
just-
fuck.
When are we doing the Goodfellas? Is that
It's not going to happen. You've been talking about it for the last 3 fucking months. It ain't happening.
well? It's going to be
Forget,
on
don't even
Osada's
mention it
show.
anymore.
It's going
Don't
to be
even
on his
mention
show, so he's got to tell us when it's
He's the
happening.
one. He's the boss of this.
Yeah.
No, it's not true. This is all you guys.
Nothing to
have
do with
to-
me.
I'm not even on YouTube.
You're not on YouTube anymore? You're
No,
off?
I don't like. I quit.
You quit.
I gave up
He
YouTube.
threw his cards in. Shit, folded.
I only come on other people's shows.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You are a star panel member.
He
It
is.
was
He
too
is.
hard.
Very interesting, you.
It was too hard for me.
Hard?
Yeah, it was too hard.
To push the fucking button? Come on.
Nope,
Get outta
nobody
here.
wants to listen to me, so I just quit.
Nobody wants what?
Nobody wants to listen to me, and it's too distracting. And what I should be doing is shows on making what I do every day. Making my stuff, but
That's true.
it's just not what I'm interested in doing. And not only that, I don't have the time for it. I don't have time to set up the cam. And what I mean, I'm working right now. Like I have my headphones on, my hands are dirty. I'm working with, what I mean, I'm just
Yes.
doing my
I'll
thing.
agree. Got to work at
And
it.
then-
It's not worth it. Yes.
Yeah. And if I had a girlfriend or
Would
something,
never do it if I had to work at it. Never.
What do you-
then it might be different.
Oh. Stiggs, you painted fucking your living room like a studio. You didn't work at
Yeah.
it?
No, I love it. It's not work.
No, but he puts as much
Just-
work into.
it's a hobby.
You guys
It's a
see
hobby.
my table sets, right?
For me, it's a hobby. It's a hobby. So, whatever. If you're building cars, you're going to build cars nicely in your spare time and
I
you're-
know.
have a
Yeah.
wood shop in your garage. Same fucking shit. It's my
It's
hobby.
amazing what you can do with your life in your spare time if you just work
My
at
hobby.
it day by day. And it doesn't have to be on YouTube. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it.
As you can see, I don't let it interfere with life. Last night, you saw, I didn't go on. I was doing something.
Well, you have the
Whatever.
personality for YouTube. I don't. I get too angry and just fucking.
Has no bearing on anything in my life, actually. In addition to, it's a hobby.
Stiggs,
In
did you see
addition
the Goodfellas clip I played a little while ago?
No, I didn't. No.
Would you like to see it?
Sure.
All right, here you go. Ready? Pay attention.
Just, you're just funny. You know, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
You're funny.
You mean,
So?
well, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Just, you know how you tell the story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
There.
Crazy. That's
That was
hysterical.
funny.
Crazy Belvo. It's a true Belvo guy right there. Oh my God. That is fucking funny. I saw the one when he did the two Utes in, what was that?
My cousin
Two
Vinny.
Utes. Yeah.
Yeah, those
That's-
videos are circulating everywhere. You know,
They are great.
I think Bambi needs to do stuff like that with
Yeah.
the Muppet stuff. I think that'd be awesome. I don't know.
She's
I
got
don't
it
know.
unlocked.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. I don't know if Bambi's still here, but yeah, there you go, Bambi.
Bambi's got that shit unlocked. I mean, wow, that's incredible what she does. But, you know, she's having a good time with it. That's her hobby.
Yeah. Everybody's got their own little lane.
It's her hobby.
Oh, there's music playing
As-
in the back of that little clip there. I'm gonna get nailed.
As Ralph
Oh,
said,
well.
when it's not fun, you got to be done. He's right. He's right. I'll give him that.
The baby Theophan is hysterical. It is. You're right. It is.
They are great.
I need to figure out some way for people to invest in my business. I don't know if I need to go talk to the Small Business Administration or Chat GPT.
Well, that is something you could go through with. You know, you got to. That's something you got to do. I did that with my pizzeria. Went to the Small Business Administration, and they made me do this big report and how I'm going to stand out and this, and that. And then when I went back with that report that I spent all this time on, they said you need to have 3 C's. Do you have any cash? Not really. Do you have collateral? Do you own anything? No. And do you have good credit? I said yes. They're like, yeah, we're not going to lend you any money.
They don't lend money for food. You don't get money for food.
Yeah. So,
Well, the food
you don't
truck itself, the company is out of Portland, and they will finance. You know, they're
Yeah.
like they specialize in this. They've been doing it a long time, but they do.
Yeah.
But
You can finance the vehicle. Very, very hard to get financing on a food business. They don't give it out.
right,
You can understand why.
no, it's
Oh,
no,
100%.
you're right. You're right.
It's not like
I just-
property.
I just-
There's no
I just-
ROI on that.
You know, for somebody like AOB, for example, he said that he would invest. I just don't know. I don't know what that means. You know, like how do you when like to get say like somebody puts money in for a food trailer, you just pay them back interest, or just have like a set amount, or they're part of the business. You know, like I
Well,
don't
it depends on what the situation. Depends
Yeah, I
on
was
what
just
the
saying, it all
arrangement is.
depends on the terms that you set
Yeah.
with that said investor. I mean, if they want their money back plus afterwards, whatever percentage of your sales. I mean, that's that's the cost of doing business. You know what I mean? It's shut up, Stiggs.
Tommy's laughing because of the North.
If you don't pay, you get your fucking legs broken and your truck burned. How about that?
be like, I'll be at the window and be like, "Hey, that's not a customer. Like, who is that?"
That's
Oh
all.
my God.
Your truck will be on blocks and on fire, and you'll be fucking in the hospital.
Oh, stop. You get it.
That's all. Tommy will get you the money.
Oh my
He'll
God.
get it.
No,
You
but
guys are fucking nuts.
I want I want my friends to be able to make money. I would love for you guys to make money. I just don't want anybody, I don't want to let anybody down. I just don't know what I'm doing yet. I mean, I don't. it's just
But that's the thing too, is there's a downside to it, because if you don't succeed, the people are out money, and that's that. I mean, it's all in the
It's
fine
so
print,
tough.
right? Right, ALV.
It's
Yes.
yeah. It's got to be contractual, but in the end, you can't get blood out of a stone. That's the problem.
Well, the next step is, I've been doing more and more research. These guys, I need to call them. We'll talk. They want to know exactly, what I'm looking for, and then they'll take all my ideas into conversation and put it into a concept that we can fine tune it. The good thing about it is that all the things that I want to get can be added later. Like, for example, I want to have a soft serve ice cream machine in there, but that's 10, 15 grand for a brand new one, but I don't need that right away. That's something that's going
Wow.
to be added later. I just need the bare minimum to be able to melt my chocolate,
Wow.
put my smoker. It's got to have plenty of power. It's good. Then it has to have the basics for the kitchen. You know what I mean? And I'll make
There's
it
a lot
work.
involved. Interesting.
A lot involved.
I
But
think you
4
should
years in business now, doing it almost, every day for 4 years almost.
I just think
Ready
that you should try to keep it as simple as possible to start out.
for
I
Yeah.
mean, you're talking about ice cream, but what the fuck? You focus on what you know sells, and then add it on later when it doesn't become an expense. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just start out with your lemonade, your chocolate, your snow cones, and you'll be off to the fucking races as far as I'm concerned. Look. I mean, think about it. You just did a Dubai bar just for just an idea. Now you can't make enough of them at $20, $25 a pop. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean the soft serve machine. I'll tell you what, and there's a
Oh
few
no,
things
no, I
about
don't.
with that.
I told you what I
I
wanted
want
to
to
do with
do.
the other side of my building if I had the chance. I wanted to make it an ice cream parlor, but it didn't come to. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. I understand, but I think you should focus on, you know, what's been working for the last 14 or whatever 4 years. Sorry.
Well, what's been working is just constant evolution. When I started, it was going to be a hot cocoa bomb and then a chocolate strawberry, and now I do a ton of products, including lemonade and snow cones. And so, it just constantly evolves. I got to just recently, I've been doing cheesecakes. So I try a lot of stuff. Not at all. It doesn't all work, but you know, it's all. Man, there's so much competition out there in many business. If you just want to be a lemonade business, good luck. Good luck with that. You know what I mean? You got to be
Yeah.
flexible.
Hello,
You
mom.
know?
Yes, I do remember how Dad saved money for me. He'd come up at the end of the night and say, "Give me this." I give him that money, and he'd walk away with it. I never see it till it was time I needed it. That's how. Oh, what'd you make tonight? All right, give me this much. All right, he walk away. Just take it.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Well, they want 20% down. So if it's 40 grand, that's 8,000. And I basically already have that. So I could finance the rest. I'm already could do it if I wanted to. I'm just not quite ready to yet. I mean, I think I'm still maybe a year away. I don't know yet. Because for one thing, you don't have a place to store it too, you know.
Oh, you need a place. I mean, come on.
So I want to make sure I have all my
Where the hell are you gonna
boxes.
put? Yeah, it's hard to do.
So,
Just
well,
have a Winnebago attached to it and live behind it. Just hook it up to the truck and just
Just live
live in
in
the
it.
fucking Walmart parking lot. And you'll be all right.
Good.
hell no,
Live in it.
hell no. And for it would have to be in a secured, like secured place because there's too much theft.
Well, yeah,
All
you
right,
go to
I'm out.
storage area. There's car. There's
I'm out of
you go
here.
to all right, Stiggs. I'll see you in a few minutes.
I
They
see
just
that
pushed
his
live.
All
They
right.
Stiggs
just
has
pushed
gone
live.
live and he's still
All
here.
right. All right. I
He's
didn't. I
gone
wasn't
live
paying
No, it's not
already.
attention.
me. That's right. I have it set to go automatic. I'm not on there. All right, I gotta go. Goodbye.
All right.
So you gotta.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the time actually.
Yeah, I didn't realize it's 4 o'clock already. Jesus, I did get a lot of work done.
He's still on. He's still
I
here. There we
I
go.
got rid of them.
All right.
That's right. Noel says keep your expenses and overhead as low as possible for as long as possible. That's correct.
No, well, that's why I'm still in a tent 4 years later, and that's you guys are 100% right with that. So I don't take this lightly. It's a huge step, but
So you would rather do a food truck over a storefront?
food trailer, not a food truck. A
Well,
food trailer, big difference.
my bad. Sorry, but
Big difference. Food trailer, yes, over a storefront for one thing, because the food trailer can go to Arizona, Florida, New York. If I get a brick and mortar, I'm stuck, especially in Washington with horrible B&O taxes.
yeah, all right.
I'm good.
That's why I asked the question. I want to know. So you sent us a
100%.
picture of a fucking truck, not a trailer, right, ALV?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why I said truck, right?
Did I send you guys a picture, or are you talking about my Facebook post?
No, you sent us a picture in the text thing, and it was a truck.
Looked like a
Not
food truck.
Yeah,
Kinda
it
like
wasn't
a
a
food
trailer.
Oh, because in my Facebook post, I explained that it's AI generated image that it made a food truck, but I want a food trailer. I kind of explain that there's a big price difference. I mean,
Gotcha.
If you get a food truck, man, that's a whole nother ball game, guys. A food trailer, I don't need another vehicle. I can use my $3,500 Toyota Tundra 2005. A
I
food
would use my
truck, you
sweet
gotta have
minivan and pull
service.
that bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, a food truck, you gotta have service. If anything goes wrong, you're talking you're talking thousands of dollars a year just for regular maintenance. But if something
Yeah.
goes wrong, we're talking big bucks.
No, you're right. There are second generation trailers and trucks out there. There are, but like Osada was trying to explain to me the other day, like there's so many different rules and regulations for his state alone that he would have to modify him, so that's why I think he's trying to go the brand new route. That way he just does it once and be done.
Yeah, it's brand new, and then I have to have two things. I have to have a new power put in, and the plumbing has to be changed to meet the Washington specs. But
It's crazy.
yeah, no, I want to buy a brand new, so it's custom made for my business.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna end it. Stiggs is going live in 2 minutes. And I got to make sure everybody's awake in the house here. And then I got stuff to do. So I appreciate you guys coming up. And yeah, see if I can go to live tomorrow. Figure it out.
Cool. Have a good one, guys.
All right, have a
Alrighty.
good one.
Good talk, gentlemen. Good talk.
Bye bye.
Later.
All right, ladies and gents, that is it. Everybody head over to Tommy Stiggs. I hope you guys all have a great day. Like I always say, be safe, be productive, watch your back. I am out of here.
Hey! You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone. Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.